You take the two gaskets that you cut out and you put them on the oil cap first. Then you put the rubber seal on last. And over here, the problem is, in my opinion, these rubber seals aren't thick enough. And what happens is when you tighten the cap on, the plastic will mesh against here on the aluminum, and it doesn't allow it to go down enough for the rubber to form a seal. So when you put these two gaskets in there that you cut out, it increases the gap a little bit. When you put the gaskets on here that you cut out, they're going to overlap a little bit. You're going to want to cut them down to match the size, the width of this plastic. Before, when you would screw the cap in all the way, the plastic would touch the aluminum and it wouldn't go down anymore. Now you can get it pretty tight, and when you look at it closely, you can see a gap between the plastic and the aluminum now, because those two gaskets that you cut out are helping to push down the rubber seal more so that it will do what it's supposed to do, which is to seal. Otherwise, you'll find that oil will be blasting out of there when the motor's running. You'll see it dripping down here and running underneath the motor. So that is the hack for that. Now we'll move on to the next hack, which is when your bike gets up in mileage, as the piston rings wear, the positive crankcase ventilation pressure increases, which can blow out seals and cause you oil leaks. So one thing you can do for that is get a T-splitter, put a piece of vinyl here, vinyl tubing here, that runs into the T-splitter, and then you have two other tubes that run up into the air intake box, and that allows a lot more pressure to go out, because more pressure can go out through two lines than it can through just one line. So that's what I did there, and then they just run up inside of the airbox. Another hack I did is the spark plug wire. They like to pop out a lot on you when you're trying to drive, so I got a wire that wraps around it. It's attached down there into a screw that goes into the plastic cover for the fan, and then over here is just a zip tie. Whenever I adjust the valves, I just have to break the zip tie off to do the valves, and then I just replace it with another one and pull it tight, and that helps to keep the wire in there. So if you're having that problem where it pops off, you can make something like this. And inside the airbox, the holes that come into the bottom where the motor pulls air through, I just ran each tube through those on each side. I got them zip tied here, and then the ends of them both come right here, so that way the positive crankcase ventilation can be recycled back into the motor like the manufacturers want it. And that's it for these hacks. Thanks for watching.